Breaking news, my wonderful people. This unending fight between Wike and Atiku Abubakar is really getting out of hand. So these two are always at loggerheads with each other. And it be like say Wike and Atiku Abubakar, they will have this bad blood forever. Because Wike have destroyed Atiku Abubakar's chances of emerging as the president in this country. That is why at any slightest provocation, Atiku Abubakar is always lashing out at Wike, and Wike in return is doing the same. Recently, Wike did a Thanksgiving reception, at his home residence in Rivers State. And then Wike made a confession on how he was poisoned at the PDP secretariat. But he thanked God for his life that he survived, that the poisoning damaged his liver, it damaged his kidney, that he would have died, but God saved him. Now, so Atiku Abubakar come talk say make Wike no dey lie give Nigerians. Wike, you're a victim of self-inflicted alcohol poisoning. Don't come and tell Nigerians your poisoning was as a result of food. No, you have to speak the truth. This is coming after Wike made a statement when Atiku Abubakar had staged a protest in Abuja. He led some group of protesters, and the protest was charged by Senator Dino Melaye after the presidential election, when they went to the INEC headquarters in Abuja to demand for their stolen mandate. And then Wike made a comment that he was sitting early in the morning, and he was drinking a 40-year-old whiskey when Atiku was going around shouting in Abuja at the INEC headquarters. So, Atiku Abubakar did not take that statement, lightly from Governor Wike. And now, Atiku Abubakar have made it known that it was as a result of excessive alcohol that damaged his internal organs when Wike complained about his kidney and his liver being damaged as a result of the poisoning. Atiku Abubakar fires ex-governor Wike. Guys, this fight is getting hotter as the day goes by. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you are joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe, and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, has said that the immediate past governor of Rivers State, Wike, was a victim of self-inflicted alcoholic poisoning. Atiku spoke through Mr. Frank Shaib, who is a special assistant on public communications. And Wike said, Wike should go for confession and not Thanksgiving, given his ignorable role in the election in Rivers State. Wike had opened up and alleged that he was poisoned at the secretariat of the People's Democratic Party in December 2018. The former governor had disclosed this at a special Thanksgiving service organized in his honor at St. Peter's in Obiapo on Sunday, when he said that the poison ravaged his internal organs, affecting both his liver and his kidney, and it almost killed him. But for God's intervention, he is alive to tell the story. However, Frank Shaib, in a statement on Sunday, advised Wike to reduce his consumption of alcohol, following a revelation that his liver and his kidney failed due to the poisoning. And he stated that Governor Wike have always been open with his intense love for whiskey. He never hid it. He said it back then in March that he was sipping a 40-year-old whiskey with his friends while watching Atiku and others protesting on TV at 11 a.m. And then Wike was also seen drinking and dancing in a video, including one he did with the former governor, Rocha Sokorocha. And if Wike was indeed poisoned and his organs failed, he ought to be a teetotaler by now and reduce his drinking. But no, I'm not a medical doctor, but it is in general knowledge that excessive alcohol consumption leads to high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, liver disease, digestive problems, cancer of the breast, even mouth, throat, oesophagus, voice box, liver, and all, etc., etc. So other ailments associated with excessive drinking includes the weakness of immune system, increasing the chances of getting sick and all that. But then, my country people, Nyesom Wike said that he was poisoned by food. Now, let's assume that he was poisoned by food. Was his hoarse voice and whiskey voice also caused by food poisoning? My country people, Atiku Abubakar have raised the question. Guys, this is serious. Una know say you get one kind voice where Nyesom Wike gets. Nyesom Wike has a very thick voice. And according to Atiku Abubakar, Nyesom Wike ought to be doing confession. Ought to be doing confession rather than doing thanksgiving. And Atiku Abubakar even quoted the Bible verse, Psalm 51:17, where he says, God does not despise a broken spirit, nor a contrite heart. And yet, Nyesom Wike has not shown any remorse for the many electoral malpractice he has committed. And under Wike's reign, Rivers State, which was famously known as the treasure base of the nation, became the rivers of blood. This is the legacy of Nyesom Wike. And his thanksgiving cannot and will never be acceptable to God unless there is a first repentance, according to Atiku Abubakar, through his media aide, Frank Shaib. And Governor Seyi Makinde referred to his master, Nyesom Wike, as a naked wire. And everyone knows that all a naked wire does is to kill people by electrocution. And may we never fall victim to such a cankerous man. My country people, this is serious. So Nigerians, what is going on? Atiku Abubakar is in pains. Atiku Abubakar is in serious, severe pains. Guys, this is really frustrating for Atiku Abubakar to see Nyesom Wike dancing and gallivanting, going around here and there to the All Progressive Congress, whining and dining with President Tinubu and the others, even the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio. Instead of Nyesom Wike to face, suspension from the People's Democratic Party, instead of Wike to face suspension, Wike is gallivanting, enjoying life, walking freely after all that has been committed in Rivers State, after all that was done in Rivers State. That is the pains of Atiku Abubakar. After Nyesom Wike have frustrated Atiku Abubakar's chances of emerging as the president of this country, Nyesom Wike is going around doing Thanksgiving. He constantly say na food, that he was poisoned at the People's Democratic Party Secretariat. Guys, so Atiku Abubakar have called out to Nyesom Wike and said he should say the truth. He wasn't poisoned, by food, that he was a victim of self-inflicted alcohol. Nyesom Wike, Atiku Abubakar blasts Nyesom Wike. So my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? This is quite serious indeed. This fight is getting messier and messier as the day goes by. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.